Good morning, children. Welcome to science class. So, in science, we are learning block 21, which is the solar system. Yes, and in this, we have learned about the 8 planets that revolve around the sun in the solar system. Isn't it, children? And in the second topic, we have learned about the objects which also revolve around the sun, such as comets, meteors, and asteroids. Isn't it, children? And in the third topic, we are going to learn about artificial satellites and their uses. Okay, so please open your science content book, children, and turn to page number 133. 133. Yes. So, what do you mean by artificial satellites? So, you know that moon is a natural satellite which revolves around the earth, isn't it, children? So, moon is a natural satellite. In the same way, artificial satellites are the satellites which are made by man, okay, which revolves around the earth. Okay, natural satellite is moon. There is only one natural satellite for us, and we have artificial satellites which are man-made satellites which revolve around the earth. Okay, children, and they are about 1100 satellites which are revolving around the earth. Okay, so all the countries send their satellites into the earth's atmosphere so that they can revolve around the earth and give us some information. Okay, what does the satellite does, what information does the satellite give us is it gathers the information and tells us the it forecasts, it predicts the weather of a place, and also it helps us to do the telecommunications. That means we call from here to the person who is in different place, isn't it, children? And also in different countries, also different continents, also we are able to call and talk to them. We can do the voice calling and video calling also nowadays. That is because of the satellites, artificial satellites. Okay, it also gives television signals. So whatever we are watching on the television, on the YouTube, that all information is with the from the satellite. The GPS which we follow to move from one place to another, that is also because of the artificial satellite. So now we are getting information from different countries, different places. That is also because of this artificial satellites. That means whatever we are sending the information to other person, first it reaches the satellite, artificial satellite, and from there it reaches the person whom you want to send the information. Okay, children, so that is the artificial satellite and its uses. And their uses to transmit the information, to predict the weathercast, to know the routes, to know the ways to reach. All these we get from the artificial satellites. There are many different uses that we use with the artificial satellite, which artificial helps us to do our work easier or inform others, to pass on the information also. Okay, so from India, the first Indian satellite was Aryabhatta. Okay, and there are other satellites which helps us to some helps us to understand the weather or forecast the weather. That means to predict the weather of a place. Or some are there for television signals, and some are there for DTH TV signals, educational programs. There are many different artificial satellites which we launched. Okay, so this is about our artificial satellites, children. Okay, and if you see the, did you know there is a comet named Halley's comet, which appears once in 75 years. That means if it appears today, after 75 years we can see. So in that way, if you have to see that it happens, it reappears in the year 2062, 2062. Now we are in 2022. That means more 40 years are there to see that comet. Okay. So this is our topic for today, children. I have given few keywords in your daily schedule. Please learn them and write it in your classwork and underline in your content book. And if you want to add any other keyword which is difficult to you, you can add it in your keywords. Okay. Now coming to your question answers. What are artificial satellites used for? Name some Indian satellites. Yes. So Satellites are used for weather forecasting, TV signals, taking pictures of the earth. Yes, and also in the telecommunications. That means telecommunications means through the phones what we call and inform each other. That is telecommunication. Okay, and name some Indian satellites. Aryabhatta is the first Indian satellite, and along with that, you have INSAT 1A, which predicts the weather forecasting, and also it sends the telephone signals. And EduSat, it's for educational TV programs. Okay, and DTH signals. There is a satellite called INSAT, INSAT 4B. That is for DTH signals, TV signals. Okay, so there are different things, and for from where you will get these signals, there should be a small dish antenna which receives that signals and give it to us. Okay, there should be a dish antenna. So whenever we are going with DTH, you will have a dish at the at the on the roof of your home, isn't it? Why? Because it receives the information sent by the satellites. Okay, so with that dish antenna you can have the DTH signals. Okay, so you can write any one of that. You can write INSAT 4B, INSAT 1A, Aryabhatta, all these you can write it down. Any one you can write it down. Any one or two you can write it down. Okay. So write this answer in your classwork and please learn it, children. Coming to your next question. How many planets does a solar system have? How many planets? 8 planets. Yes. Which planet is called red planet and why? Mars, isn't it, children? Because it has reddish soil. Yes. So that is your reddish planet which has reddish soil, Mars. Okay, so write this answer in your classwork and learn them. Okay, coming to your homework, complete the volume book 3, page number 28, S4, satellites. Okay, so with this we have completed with our block, children. So in the next class I'll meet you with the new block, children. See you in the next class. Bye.